You have a business product or a service to offer, right? Hi, I'm Earl Hall, the station manager of Conversations Radio Network. Cyrus Webb is known for his influence all over the world. Now he is giving you the ability to take advantage of all of that. Here from the Midwest branch of Conversations Radio Network, you can now take advantage of marketing your product or service with a 60-second commercial aired 100 times a month for just $497. But now through December 31st, you can get $100 off and have global reach for just $397 with 100 spots for 30 days. This offer is available to the first 8 people to sign up. Want your spot? Email crnstationmanager@gmail.com now, and let's get you going with 100 spots on Conversations Radio Network. Email crnstationmanager@gmail.com now. Get the book Align with Your Purpose by Earl Hall. Find and walk in your purpose. Get the answers to your questions about life and how to make it exactly what you want are in this book. This is your chance to stop living in a life you hate. Discover how to manifest the life you actually want. Get Align with Your Purpose now on Amazon, paperback, Kindle, or audiobook. What if you could stop all of your negative thoughts and your self-limiting beliefs and actually start to manifest the life that you want? You need Quantum Neural Manifestation Alignment, or QNMA. This is the ultimate accumulation of the best of the secret, as well as the incredible magic of meditation and hypnosis, all wrapped up in one. Go to the website now, officialqnma.com. That's officialqnma.com.
Welcome everyone into the live broadcast, only heard exclusively here on Conversations Radio Network. I'm your host, Earl Hall, coming to you with the show Align with Your Purpose. I come to you Monday through Friday, 10:30 on the East Coast, 9:30 Central, 7:30 a.m. on the West Coast. I've got a great show for you today. I want to make sure that you do visit the website, alignwithyourpurpose.co, where you can schedule some time with me. What is going on? I'm not even sure what this is. Something's playing. Okay, anyway, have no idea what that was all about, but let me clear that out of my queue here.
Is your old Craftsman?
I know what it is. It's because I'm on.
Are you ready to use?
I'm on a. Got the radio station set up. There we go. Now it's on manual. So we will clear this up. Hey, when you're doing stuff live, things happens, right? Look, today we're talking about being self-aware and how you can be successful if you're self-aware. I've done coaching for so many years now and dealt with so many different kinds of people that are looking to start, build, and grow a business that they have. They're looking to get into a business and want to know what it is that they need to do in order to have that thing blow up. And it really comes down to self-awareness. Because I've dealt with so many different types of people and dealt with so many different types of scenarios and situations that go on in business and relationships and things of that nature, it comes and boils down to literally one thing, and that thing is being self-aware. And it was the whole reason that I started this movement for Align with Your Purpose, because there are things and scenarios and that go on in our lives that, for one, we hate. We don't like, and we want to change in our lives. Let's get into some of this as far as what it is that I want to talk about. I'm broadcasting live here on Conversations Radio Network as well as on my Instagram page. I am doing a live feed from my Instagram page as well. So welcome in everybody on Instagram. You can hear the replay of all of my shows just by going to alignwithyourpurpose.co and clicking on the link for the live broadcast and the podcast, and you can catch up because we've got some stuff there. There's some stuff that's fire, and today's episode is definitely going to be fire as well. So let's get into what it means to be self-aware. In a nutshell, if you boil it all down, what the heck are you all about? What is it that defines you? What is it that makes you so unique? What is it that makes you the only person on the planet that can do what it is that you do the way that you do it? Some of you listening right now have no idea, no clue, but you know what? It's okay. because you can find that out. And actually finding out what your purpose is isn't that hard of a thing to do. And it's what I help people do on a daily basis. Become self-aware of who it is that they are. Here's one thing that people don't want to admit to. And it's kind of hard because I talk about a lot being able to look into the mirror and see yourself for exactly who it is that you are. If you're running a business and it's not going well, if you're in a relationship and it's not going well, whatever in your life is not going well, it's not because of exterior things that are going on. This boils down to you. And so since I do business coaching a lot, one of the things that I have to be blunt about with people as I'm coaching them, I try and be blunt, but I try and be nice as well, all at the same time. If you've been doing something for months and years, and it's not happening the way you want it to happen, it might just be because you suck at it. Can you sit with that for a while? But there's good news. Don't focus in on that you suck at what you're doing right now. Maybe you don't have all the information. Maybe you don't have everything it is that you need. Maybe this is not what you're supposed to be doing. There's such a air of depression around entrepreneurism and around starting a business because when so many folks are trying to start businesses and do things, they think that they can just get into it and you know what? Everybody's just going to love it. Nobody, I want you to hear this, nobody cares about you. They only care about themselves. And if you do things in a way that makes it look like you just care about yourself and don't care about your customers or your clients or your potential clients or whatever, no one's going to want to hear what you have to say. There's a lot of different facets that go into aligning with your purpose and being a business owner and doing the things that need to be done as a business owner. But it all comes down and boils down to you. Is this what you're supposed to be doing? And we get into trouble because so many times, especially in the world that we live in with the internet and everything else that's going on, we see people doing something over here. Oh, I want to try that. I want to try that because they're making a bunch of money. And they look over here. Oh, this person's doing over there. And they want to and it doesn't work. Have you ever sat down and asked yourself why you're here? And that's a tough question, right? Have you ever sat down and asked yourself an honest, real question? What am I here for? What am I doing here? What am I supposed to be offering to the planet, to the world, to people that are out here? Have you ever legitimately sat down and asked that? Or are you one of those people that's an also-ran? You're one of those people that look at something someone else is doing and say, you know what, I want to do that same thing, but it has nothing to do with who it is that you are? It's one of the reasons why I got so deep into human design and understanding how we're built and how we're designed so specifically, so uniquely from everyone else on the planet. When you become self-aware of exactly who it is that you are, things start opening up. You've heard me say that every day, right? When you become aware, because this is so vitally important, when you try and copy other people and their successes, it may absolutely have nothing to do with you. I'm going to take a break in just a few minutes, but when I come back from that break, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out for you a plan. I'm going to lay out for you, if you want to do something in this world today, the world that we live in, there's a couple of things that you have to firmly understand first. I heard Gary Vee say this. This was just this morning. I was coming into my studio and I was listening to Gary Vee and I heard them say this. I heard him say this. The world, the internet is the real world. The world other than that is the fantasy. And it struck me so hard because one of the things that I firmly know is that the cost of entry for anything that you want to do in business, to build a business, to build an empire, the cost of entry is producing content. The cost of entry is providing a product or service that people will gravitate towards. And I'm going to tell you after we come from break how you do that. I'm literally going to tell you how to do that when we come back from break. Because so many people they think back to the 90s or they think back to the 80s and how business was done and things of that nature. And it's not done that way anymore. It's just not done that way anymore. We live in a new world. Do you see and understand how impactful Facebook is? How impactful Instagram is? I'm broadcasting live right now on an internet radio station as well as broadcasting live on my Instagram page. And it's not costing me a dime to do it. The cost of entry, one, in many cases, is absolutely free. But what it is going to cost you is your time. It is going to cost you your talent. And if you're self-aware enough to know what your talents are and what they are not, people will gravitate towards you. And here's the thing. It's not about trying to be like anyone else at all. When I coach people, which I do on a daily basis, what I tell them is that no one on the planet can beat you being you. No one on the planet can beat you being you. And so many folks take their time to try and copy and learn how someone else is, or copy someone else's personality, or copy someone else's flow, or how they do this and how they do that. And they're completely unaware of who they are themselves. Your power, your empire is already in you, and it is being your authentic self. Your power, your influence, your empire is already in you. And when you start to understand this and learn to just be you, but first you've got to understand who you are. What drives you? What are those things that give you joy? It's old and it's cliche, but so many times people will ask the question, well, what would you do for free if you could do anything in the world and you wouldn't even worry about getting paid for it? What would that be? And that's probably the thing that you ought to do. Well, if you want to sit around on the couch all day and do nothing, probably nothing is going to happen. Am I right? If you want to sit on the couch all day and do nothing, and just have money appear in your bank account or in your mailbox or your PayPal, it's probably not going to happen. You becoming self-aware allows you to know and understand where your strengths are. So how do you become self-aware? How do you become self-aware? You got to do that thing that no one else is willing to do. That thing that no one else is willing to do is look in the mirror at the good, the bad, and the ugly about yourself, and just be honest. Here's the other key: not caring what anyone else has to say about you and your goals. I don't know how many times I will say this, probably over and over and over again. We thwart so many opportunities and let so many opportunities go by because we listen to what other people have to say about our dreams. When people give you advice, they give you advice from their perspective. And if you want to be someone like an Elon Musk and focus in on interplanetary travel, can you imagine Elon Musk saying that to someone 40 years ago? I want to concentrate on interplanetary travel. They would have looked at him like he was a nutcase. That's only for NASA. That's only for the government to do. Businesses don't do that. But look at it now. Look at it now. What is the idea? What is the inspired thought that you have right now that if you told someone about it, they would completely knock you off your game? You've heard the term, don't cast your pearls before swine. So many times the pearls and inspirational thoughts that we have that come from within us are the pearls. And the friends we choose to share them with, or the family members that we choose to share them with, are the swine. Don't cast your pearls before swine. I'm going to take a break right now. Make sure that you visit the website alignwithyourpurpose.co. Go ahead and follow me everywhere. All of my links are there online. I'm going to take a short break. When I come back, I'm going to tell you the plan of action you need to take. We'll be right back.
Get the book Align with Your Purpose by Earl Hall. Find and walk in your purpose. Get the answers to your questions about life and how to make it exactly what you want are in this book. This is your chance to stop living in a life you hate. Discover how to manifest the life you actually want. Get Align with Your Purpose now on Amazon, paperback, Kindle, or audiobook. What if you could stop all of your negative thoughts and your self-limiting beliefs and actually start to manifest the life that you want? You need Quantum Neural Manifestation Alignment, or QNMA. This is the ultimate accumulation of the best of the secret, as well as the incredible magic of meditation and hypnosis, all wrapped up in one. Go to the website now, officialqnma.com. That's officialqnma.com.
All right, folks. Thanks so much for keeping it locked right here on Conversations Radio Network. I'm your host, Earl Hall, for the show Align with Your Purpose, coming to you Monday through Friday, 10:30 on the East Coast, 9:30 a.m. Central, and 7:30 a.m. on the West Coast, Monday through Friday. Broadcasting live through Conversations Radio Network and broadcasting live on my Instagram page, doing a live feed for Align with Your Purpose. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you do that as well. I would definitely appreciate it. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in on today. All of you that are tuning in, also make sure that you follow me on my Facebook page for Align with Your Purpose. Just type in the search Align with Your Purpose and you'll see it come up. Please make sure that you follow the page there as well. Plethora of places that you can hear the rebroadcast of this. Also on Conversations Radio Network airs at, let me get the times right, 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast. You can hear the rebroadcast of this show if you ever miss it. And go to the website alignwithyourpurpose.co. Go to the live broadcast and podcast page. You can follow me everywhere. There, we're podcasted on Blog Talk Radio, iTunes, Spotify. I'm even on Spotify, you guys. So you can follow me there as well. All right. So before the break, I talked about the plan. You want to know the plan? Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you the plan. I'm going to give you the plan for success. But if you don't execute on it, and you're not self-aware enough to know the things that you need to do, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. All right? So are you listening? All right. Now, becoming self-aware is the first step. Who are you? What are your strengths? What are you good at? What do people always come to you for? What do people look to you for? Now, say you want to build a product or service around that. Say you want to build a product or service around something that you know that you're good at. This is the thing you're built to do. This is the thing you're supposed to do, right? We're not talking about you copying someone else or trying to follow someone else or in their footsteps or anything like that, because you're unique. And there's a very good reason why you're unique. You are uniquely made. Uniquely made, are you? So now here's the plan. Yeah, I'm pausing for effect. Just wiggling in my chair here to get you guys ready. The cost of entry is content production. The cost of entry to all of this is content production. Through my coaching practice that have been around now for, it'll be 3 years, coming up pretty quick. It'll be 3 years that I've been in the coaching space. What did it take for me to become successful in the coaching space? I'm going to tell you all of this because the cost of entry is producing content. So 3 years ago, I started a YouTube channel. Never forget it. The thing that I do besides having a full audio production studio is I'm also a professional voice actor as well. So what I did initially was I started making YouTube videos on how to create or how to become a voice actor. Eventually also I became a voiceover coach. I also became a business coach and all of that. But here's the thing. you'll see Facebook ads and you'll see things come on email and people talking about, oh, come take this course and I'll show you how to do this. Or, get on this platform and, you'll be able to create courses or sell products or things of that nature. Here's the point. If you have no tribe, you have no money. If you have no tribe, you have no money. When you're looking to do anything today, anything in the business world today, especially a home-based business or whatever, something like that, your cost of entry is creating the content over a course of time that people are interested in. And here's what you do. You get your YouTube channel, you get your Instagram, you get your Facebook, you do your Facebook lives, you do your Instagram lives, and you talk to people about what it is that you do. You share your expertise. You give away your best information. The thing that is the hottest thing that you can talk about, that is what you talk about. You do a broadcast like this, you do Facebook Lives, you do YouTube, you do Instagram, and you spend the next 6 months to a year building a tribe. Now, if you say that takes too long, you're probably not going to do anything. Most people today think that, oh, well, I'll just get online and everybody will. No, they won't. Your cost of entry is the content that you provide that shows people who you are and what it is that you know and how it is that you can help them. Look at anyone online. You even look at someone like, let's just go big, a Tony Robbins. He does Facebook Lives. He does free videos because he talks about the things that he knows about. You're no different in that aspect from Tony. If Tony Robbins has to do it, you have to do it. Let's just be clear. When you start sharing who it is that you are and sharing your knowledge and expertise, you give people the opportunity to know and understand that you get it, that you are an expert in the field that you're choosing to launch into. You cannot just put up a product and share a product on Facebook or Instagram. And every time you're talking, all that you're saying is, click this link to buy my blah, blah, blah. Click this link to buy my blah, blah, blah. Well, who the hell are you? That's what most people are saying. Well, who's this guy? Who's this woman? Why should I? But if you pay your cost of entry, which is sharing your expertise, and here's the thing, you can't do it here and there. You've got to be on a regular schedule. I tell you this one thing. If whatever it is that you want to do, especially if it doesn't matter whether it's B2B or B2C, you sharing your expertise and knowledge gives you the platform and it allows you to draw people into what it is that you're doing. If you have no tribe, you have no money. Your tribe are the people that look up to you, that respect you, that love you, that can't wait to hear what else you have to say. Now, if you're not good on video, maybe you just do an audio podcast, or maybe you write blogs. But if you're not producing any kind of content, you give no one an opportunity or a chance to really learn who it is that you are. You come on and you share your expertise. And those people that are attracted to you, those people that are drawn to you, believe me, they're out there. There is an audience for your personality. There is an audience for who it is that you are. There is an audience that will love, honor, and respect you. Period. The rest of the folks that don't are not your audience. And here's the thing. If you are not true and authentic to who it is that you are, and you're trying to be a people pleaser, and you're trying to get everyone to like you, and you're playing it safe, you will lose. If you are not authentically who it is that you are, and you come across as who you truly are, those people that love that will be drawn to that. Everyone else be damned, as we say. You're only concerned about the people that are looking to you for the information that you're giving. It is not about trying to please everyone at all. It is about you being authentically who it is that you are, period. That is it. It is about you being authentically who it is that you are, and you will draw in people that want that. That is your audience. You're not trying to attract the world. You're trying to attract those that are attracted to you. Don't be an also-ran. Don't be a people pleaser. You will lose every time. But when you are true to yourself and you know who you are and you have that self-awareness, you have success. That's the key. The self-awareness piece of being who it is that you are and not being ashamed of that and being true to it. You will draw in massive amounts of people that just want to hear and see you be you. That is it. Hold that mirror up. Start looking at yourself, seeing what it is and who it is that you are. Be authentic to you. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to my show today. Whether you've been live on Conversations Radio Network with me or whether you've been here on Instagram with me, I thank you so much for tuning in to the live broadcast today for Align with Your Purpose. I do want to make sure that you go to the website. Make sure that you follow me everywhere. Hey, if you've liked this, you're my audience. If you don't like this, you're not my audience, and it's okay, because Earl is going to continue to be Earl, because that is where my success lies, and that is where your success lies, in being authentically who it is that you are. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Make sure to visit the website, conversationsradionetwork.online. alignwithyourpurpose.co. Follow me on Facebook. Link up with me. Send me a message. Did you like the show? Follow me on Facebook at Align With Your Purpose and let me know. Follow me on iTunes, Blog Talk Radio, wherever it is you want to hear this podcast. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. You have an awesome and amazing day.